Testing, 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 testing. Forward lunge. Side bend. Oh. Hey everyone, what's up? Denver Pilates girl here. Today we're going to be doing a back-friendly yoga stretching routine with a little bit of mobility. So if you have sciatica, or maybe you're just not as flexible, this is a perfect workout for you. So all we need is a folding chair or a dining room chair just for us to keep our balance. And then a block. Now you may not need to block. The chair might be enough height for you because the block is not high enough. So we're just going to put it right underneath the chair. Let's get started. Now if you have knee issues or sensitive knees, and this is a thin mat, go ahead and double it up. Save yourself the headache, right? We're going to start off in a forward lunge on your left. So your left foot will line up with one leg of the chair, and your back is in a nice straight position. I don't want it arching, sticking your belly forward. Pull your back in toward your spine. Bring your arms to a W and just hold the position. Take a big breath in and let it out. Breath in, breath out. Now one more. Now if you don't have shoulder issues, feel free to straighten your arms. Big inhale, big exhale. Side bend. Put your left hand on your left knee. Tip it over sideways. Keep your hips and your shoulders square to the front. You should feel it right in your right hip. Come back to center. Big inhale, tip it over. Shoulders square. And come up. Now, if that is not enough, you can always take this block, put it on the inside of your foot. Side bend. Look over your right shoulder and just breathe it out. Breath in, breath out. One more in. You can always extend your arm out to a T. One more breath in. Work it out. Release. Use that chair to help you back up. Stow your block, bring the knee back. Line your other right foot just on the outside of the chair leg. Foot is flat. Hip forward, belly in. Big breath in. Bigger breath out. And in. Pull your belly button into your spine. And out. Squeeze your left butt cheek forward. And exhale it out. The side bend. Now I'm going to move my right foot out just a little bit. Take a deep breath in. Right hand to right arm to right thigh as you exhale and tip. You feel a little stretch up your left leg and bring it back to center. Just a little lateral flexion. If you want, you can come down to your forearm, but make sure your shoulder, your left one, doesn't tilt forward. Big breath in, keep drawing that left shoulder back. And a big exhale. One more in. And one more out. And come back up. Now if you want to add the extra, lean your right forearm in to your right thigh. Open the left arm out to the side. As you look at your left thumb, twist open a little bit more. One more breath in. One more breath out. Bring it back to center. Flex that toe. Return them both. Come up to a standing position. Straighten out your mat. Let's do a hip hinge squat. I'm going to turn sideways. The chair is behind you. I want you to stick your butt out, hinge from your hip. You notice there's a straight line from my head to my butt. I'm not hanging out. When you have sciatic issues and low back issues, don't round your spine. Just leave your hands right on your thighs. Take a breath in, pull in your belly toward your spine, and a big breath out. Big breath in, big breath out. Now if you can, bend your elbows, reach your arms forward, chest height. Bigger exhale. Think about your shoulders pulling backwards. You're retracting them as you breathe in and as you breathe out. Standing up and push the floor away. Downward facing dog. But before we get there, let's take two. Squat. And now stand up, cactus the arms, bring your chest forward, squeeze your shoulder blades. And relax the arms, let your chest go, your body's an eye. Big inhale. Big exhale, chest forward, heart forward, eyes up, and straight as an eye. Again, inhale, chest forward, heart forward, squeeze the blades together, and come forward. Down dog, find a wall, put your hands chest height, lean into the wall. Take one step back. Let's do that hip hinge again. Stick your butt out. Now your back is a nice straight line. Bend into your knees a little bit. Breath in. Breath out. Push the floor away, push the wall away. Breath in. Breath out. Pull your belly to your spine. Breath in, breath out, and come back up, walking toward the wall to come away. Warrior one, using our chair. Bring your toes facing the chair in between the legs. Bring your right leg back. So kind of like you're standing on train tracks. My left heel intersects with my right arch. Square your hips to the front. You might have to readjust your feet. Both shoulders to the front, both hips to the front. So I had to widen my stance a little bit. Lean into it and just hold the position. It's easier, you can put your hands on your hip, big breath in. My knee is tracking over my toe as you exhale. Big breath in, bigger breath out. Now if you want a little more, move that left foot forward, reset up. Lunge into the left knee. Big breath in. Bigger breath out. If you can, reach your fingertips forward. Big breath in. Big breath out. That does not mean I rotate the shoulders. Keep looking forward. And now hinge from the hip, find the chair. Take a breath in. Keep the left knee reaching forward. And a big breath out. So you see I'm not hanging my head. Straight line from your head to your butt. Breath in. And a breath out. One more breath in. Breath out. Pyramid. Straighten your left leg. Now you may have to move that back leg in. And just hold the position. Breath in. Now as you exhale, notice my straight line from my head to my butt. And straighten the front. You may have a soft knee, that's fine. Work your breath in again. And exhale it all out. Bend into that knee, warrior one. Rise up with a straight back. Reach forward. And then we're going to come out of it. Turn your toes. And step back. Let's switch sides. Bring your right foot forward. However you need. Standing on those train tracks. Bring your left foot slightly turned out. Your right foot intersects with your left arch. Bend into that front knee. Square your hips. Square your shoulders. Now I don't want a big sag in your back. Pull in your belly. Breathe it in. One side may be different. Bend into that knee. This may be enough for you. You may need to shorten your stance. Breath in. Breath out. Reach forward. Breath in. Breath out. Bend in a tiny bit more. You might just stay there. Breath in. And out. Pyramid. Bent. Keep your knee bent. Find the chair. Hinge from your hip. Breathe it in. Now as you exhale, straighten that leg. Your head doesn't move. It's still in a straight line from your tail to your butt. Big breath in. Bigger breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Breathe it in. Settle into the pose. Forget about your day. Forget about what's on your floor. Just be present. Slightly bend the knee. Warrior one. Hinge back up. And straighten the leg so you can wiggle it back. And bring it back together. Standing warrior two. Face me. Extend your left foot. Take a step out. So we're both feet facing the front. Turn your left foot to the chair. Set your stance up. Find your distance. Don't let this knee cave in. Keep pushing it outward toward the wall behind you. Hips are square to the front, shoulders square. Bring your arms out. Take a breath in. Exhale it out. Pull your belly in toward your spine. And exhale it out. Now, think of your sitting bones right underneath your pants, pulling together. Or think about pulling the points of your inner thighs together. Breath in. Now maybe you bend into that knee just a tiny bit more toward the chair. Breath in. Focus your stare on something. One more. Now look over your left middle finger and hold. Keep pushing that knee open. One more breath in. One more breath out. Triangle. Lower your left hand to the chair. Now here's where your shoulder wants to roll forward. Keep the shoulder back. Your hand can be right at your side. Look up at the sky. Big breath in. Bigger breath out. If your hand's available and you don't have shoulder issues, reach it up. Keep pulling your thighs together. Breathe it in. And out. Bring your hand back down. Straighten the left leg. Now we're into that pyramid. So if this hand up, we're into the triangle. It makes a nice little triangle shape. Inhale and look up at your hand. Big exhale. Big inhale. Big exhale. Smile, it helps. Warrior two, bend into the front knee. Keep looking at me. Bring your spine back up to an I. Straighten that leg. Wiggle them back in. Stand up. Let's switch sides. Stand with your back to me. Take your right foot out. Turn your right toes toward the chair. Fix your stance. Your left arch intersects with your right heel. Now push that hip open. I'm going to move my block out of the way. Bend into that knee. Square your hips to the wall if you have one. Hold the position. Bring your arms out. Breath in. Breath out. Again in. And out. Now look over your right middle finger and keep the pose. One more. Breath in. Breath out. Straighten that front leg. Tip over sideways, find the chair. Adjust your stance if you need. Come a little closer. Square your shoulders to the front wall in front of you. And this may be enough for you, just stay here. The most important thing is this hip wants to roll, the top one, keep it stacked. Breath in. And let your day go. Extend your arm and look at it if that's available. One more. Warrior two, bend the knee. Come back up, face the wall, turn your right foot, and just start bringing them back together. I'm going to turn and face you, because now we have the balance work. I want you to lift your left knee and hold. And lower it back down. Bring your right knee up. And lower it. Now, add your arms. Now, if you have a chair, this is where it would help you. Hold on to the chair. Bring your left knee toward your nose. Wiggle your toes and your ankle in a circle. And reverse your circle, all the while keeping your belly up, your hips and shoulders square to the front and lower. Bring the left knee up. Wiggle your toes and ankles in a circle. And reverse your circle. and bring that foot back down. Facing your chair, I want you to turn your toes out like a duck. I want you to sink down into a little squat. Lift up your heels, stand up, lower your heels. That can be challenging. Bend into your knees, keep an eye. Lift your heels right on the ball of your foot, stand up. Squeezing your buns together, lower your heels. You can go a little wider if you need. Squat down, knees are wide, heels are up. We stand up, we lower the heels. Come in a little closer. Knees down, keep your line, heels up. Stand up, lower the heels. Bring your feet facing the front. Take a little step back. We're going to hinge forward and extend your left leg. Find the chair, look forward. You'll notice my back and my hips stay square. I don't want this hip going. And come back up. Work your breath in. Exhale, hinge, find the chair, reach the heel back. Keep your line. And back up. Again. Exhale, tip forward, belly button to spine. And stand back up. Let's do your left side. Hip hinging is good for your back because you're not rounding. Inhale, extend, hinge, reach the heel. This left knee can be soft or straight. Breath in. Exhale, tip, reach. How's your position? Last time. Breath in. Find something to stare at. Now you're staring at the floor. And stand up. Facing the front, hip openers. Bend your right knee, open it out to the side, circle it around, and bring it back down. If you have the ability, you can leave it up, open, around, and then just keep it going. We're going to reverse. Stay upright, don't slouch. The chair is not tall enough, use a wall. If your hip is clicking, go in a smaller range of motion. And we change sides. Now I'm just going to turn sideways so my back's not to you. Left knee up, open, around, we stop in the middle. Put your hand on your hips so you can feel that opening, but I don't want twisting. Keep shoulders and hips square to me. And reverse. This is a lot of work for the core. Don't go any higher than your hip height, meaning your hip and your knee are in a straight line. And stand. Let's put your chair out of the way. And your block, we're going to have a seat on the floor. The piriformis stretch. Now, I'm going to use the back of the chair in case I need it. We're going to lay down. You may need a pillow under your head. I'm just going to roll up my mat. Now we're going to cross the knee over, right ankle over the left knee, and push the right knee open. This may be enough for you. Breathe it out. And exhale. Soften your chest. Soften your gaze. And release the leg. Now if you want to take it the next step up, find the chair. Hold it there. Rest your heel right on the chair. Press the hip open and just hold. Work your breath in. Sigh it out. You should showed up, you push play, that's half the battle. Now, if this is too easy for you, I want you to follow me. Otherwise, if it's too hard, I want you to stay. So you can bring your left knee towards you and just hold underneath your hamstring. Breathe it out. Now, if there's pain here, you release it and you go back to that second version. One more breath in. One more breath out. Release, find the chair. Uncross your right ankle. Put it down. Take your left ankle over your right knee. Press it open. You may need both hands, that's fine. Breath in. Breath out. Now with sciatica, you want to avoid forward flexion of the spine, which is rounding. Keep breathing. And avoid reaching for your toes. When you bend to pick stuff up, bend your knees. Let them assist you. One more breath. And out. Uncross, find your heel to the chair. I like to use the back of the chair because I like to hook my toe. Cross your left ankle over the right knee. This may be enough. If you want to give it a little opening, press it open. This is your workout, your time to be present and take care of your body. Breath in, breath out. Now, if there's pain, you stop immediately and you go back to the previous version. Listen to your body. Don't work through the pain. And release. Now, if this is too easy, remember, you can always bring that leg in. But remember, each side is going to be different. Breath in. Just breathe it out. Let your breath relax your muscle. One more. And release. We're going to do the same thing on the wall, but let's find the chair. Uncross the ankle, put both feet flat. Position yourself by a wall. I'm going to turn around. Lay back. Put your feet right on the wall. Now we're going to bridge up to your shoulders. So if your hair is in the way, ponytail, whatever, get it out of the way. Feet on the wall. I want you to press into the wall, rise up on your shoulders, the hip bridge, and lower bone by bone all the way back down. If you have pain, you stop and you just stay here with the feet up the wall. Otherwise, inhale it up. Reach up to the tops of your shoulders. Lower back down. One more. This should feel good. Press it up. Your weight is now on your shoulder blades. Lower down your sternum, your belly button, your tail, which is also your sacrum. And release. The next one is cross your right ankle over since we have closed the chain. Your left foot is on the wall. Now press that right knee open. This might work better for you. Everybody's a little bit different. I like the closed chain, so I have something to push into. Release it. Cross your left ankle over. Press it open, work your breath. One more. And release. Now bring your feet down onto the floor and just hang out for a minute. Let your body go. I'm gonna turn so you can see me, but I just want you to stay there. And just hold the position with your arms out, palms up. Your back is neutral, meaning I can put a hand under here. Our pelvic bones are pointed upward. Now they're not tilted, so I don't have space here. I don't want your back smushed. And just breathe it in. Breathe it out. One more breath in. One more breath out. Now tilt your knees over to the side, put your hand on the floor, help yourself up. I don't want you twisting and turning. The 90-90 drill. I want you to sit up nice and tall. Your legs are in a Z sit. Push your toes out of the way. Hands in front. Swipe your legs to the left. Sit up tall. Swipe your legs to the right. Swipe left. Swipe right. There you go. And left. And right. One more. And release. Hey, that is our class today, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully you've learned a little bit more about how you can bend and move when you're dealing with low back pain or sciatica. If you have any questions, leave me a comment below. I'd love to answer that for you. If you're one of my members, you know how to reach me. I'll see you on your mat next time. Bye.